Good evening, my fellow fuglies. This is my second attempt at this stream after my 2-week hiatus. I'm gonna do a couple side quests, but I'm really trying to get through Sumeru's ASAP. My DeviantArt will be in the description below eventually. Probably not during this stream, but for sure after. Sometime. Anyway, let's go. Didn't you bring me here, little one? Keep moving. Never mind. You better stay put. Omen? Traveler, it's been a while. Are you still bumming around the world? I've heard many amazing stories about you. You're really phenomenal. What troublesome are you? What troubles are you going to fix this time in Sumeru? Don't jinx me. Right. Back to business. Traveler, how about another team-up action? The land of Sumeru is strewn with treasures more everywhere. Seelies are drawn to me as usual, and treasure-seeking Seelies we got so familiar with are among them too. Same as before, you and the Seelies look for treasures, and I'll prepare your payment. We'll surely rake it in this time, or as a team. Iron coins again. Iron coins again. No, this time I'm looking for ancient iron coins, which are worth more. It's just another coin. It's not. The antique ones sell for more mora. So, it's a deal then. Let's make a pile as a team like we used to. Alright, so I'm not going to go through this mission. I just wanted to activate it, get the little story bit out the way at the adventure. I'll read through this on the rerun or figure it out. It's like, oh, nope. See you. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, so I got that one out the way. I've activated that one, so I'm going to do that one in my own spare time. Which other one? So that's the 5-day one. 14-day, 12-day. So let's go ahead and go to this quest and activate this bad boy. And then we'll. Should I do a round? I should probably do a round. Let's do a round, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we want to do a round on stream. We'll see how entertaining it looks, or if we even have to do a preliminary round. I have been grinding up, and I have a decent traveler. A very decent traveler. In my personal opinion, I feel like my traveler's pretty solid. Yeah. You'll see once I get into a battle. Which might take a second, because I have not actually unlocked all, despite my #1 rule of unlocking all waypoints. I've been so scared to activate the story, I have not gone near the ones in the city yet. I really love the Sumeru music. Yeah, no, for whatever reason, like, my initial streams keep breaking down on me, shutting down on me. Like, it'd be like, you're streaming, and then it's like, oh, service is unable to do the blah at this time, blah blah blah. What do I have? I feel like the music in Sumeru is louder, like it's mixed different, but that might just be me. Yeah, but forgive my oh, it's just the treasure seeking. Okay, I was like, wait, I already had that. Yeah, so it's, you know what? This is fairly distracting, the sound, so. But also, for whatever reason, my stuff has been getting reset. I don't know if my settings have been getting reset. Like, I had to redo my controls, so maybe I also have to redo the sound. No, audio. Oh yeah. No, what is that? Those are not my settings. Oh, okay. So, yeah, see, like, I feel like my settings were, like, reset. Like, all of them, which, not, okay. Okay, wait, no, it's not. There we go. 5, sound effects, 5. I always have those half of what the dialogue is. Just because it's distracting. For me personally, I don't like missing stuff because the volume of the music's too high. Does that make sense? I don't like missing dialogue. Dialogue is like the most important thing to me when it comes to playing a video game. It's what keeps me immersed or what pulls me out of it, honestly. But yeah, yeah. Oh, this is not voiced. Okay. Oh, yeah, because it's a world quest, and Genshin ain't paying the money that they clearly have for voice actors on World Quest, which is silly, because a lot of the dialogue for World Quest is crazy long. Anyway. Jammy. I want to make it different than other dude. Ugh. My academic career has been sunk before it could even start. A scholar? Why bother being a scholar? If I had learned to draw in the academy and become an illustrator, I wouldn't have ended up here. You know, when we first heard that there was an academia researcher in Port Ormos who groans all day, Paimon thought it was some kind of strange tale. But hey, guess he's real. Hey, groaning academia researcher. What? Groaning academia researcher? Are you talking about me? If you'd met me in the past, you would debate the vertices of such a slanderous title. But now, forget it. Go back to where you've come from, little one. Don't disturb a young man mired adrift without a future. People like me should just shrivel up like a silent mushroom in the dark corner of the forest. At least the academia's resources wouldn't be wasted then. I might even take back there as some special mushroom sample. Oh, I might even be taken back there as some special mushroom sample to be dissected by some real scholar. Jammy, the mushroom sample. Wouldn't it be funny if that's how I wound up being remembered by history? Jammy? Oh, so that's your name. Yeah. What about it, little one? My name's Paimon, not little one. And I'm Leon. Leon, Paimon, right, noted. So, how may I help you? Well, we just heard about the rumors of a groaning academia researcher in Port Ormos and wanted to know what was going on. What's going on, you say? Well, have you heard of this thing that happens for us researchers called publishing our research? Publishing independent research is how we prove that we are capable, self-sufficient scholars. That's how we graduate from under our mentor's tutelage and enter the academic world, where we can then gain renown. That way, we can travel to places and to vats in the name of collecting research materials, with research grants sufficient to cover even fine food and dining. Fine food and drink? Say, you wouldn't mind elaborating on that, would you? Looks like he has some ulterior motives. I was just saying... In truth, I dream of doing great things in the academic world. Good food, traveling, fame, things like these are just side benefits. I wouldn't reject them, of course, but Either way, we're getting off topic. Anyway, I'm stuck at the publishing or research part. The courses at the academia have a tight schedule already, and I have to get my thesis proposal passed in time. My proposals have been rejected twice. The edibleness of mushrooms on the back of Shroom Boars was the first one. I actually thought that one was pretty good. Well, it certainly sounds like a good subject. One that warrants a couple hundred experiments for sure. I know, right? But my mentor just said, is this even worth looking into? And refused my request. Absolutely ridiculous. The second time, I applied to research the ecological environment and aquaculture of floating hydrofungi. But I got rejected again by my mentor, who called the topic too unambitious. The deadline for submitting the thesis proposal was drawing near, and so I wrote up a very ambitious proposal in a fit of pique, you know, as a way of saying, "You old man, how dare you call me unambitious?" I didn't think that my mentor would let it pass, or that it would get praise in the academia, but there was no way back from there. So, my report became what? Study on the defense deficiencies of biological structures in response to hostile stressors. Sorry, hostile stressors what again? Nope, Paimon doesn't know what you're talking about. Doesn't sound delicious or interesting either. The research topic of your study should ideally be a bit obscure. To put it in simple terms, creatures in combat will more or less reveal some weakness in their defenses. Some weak spots which should have been well protected will end up exposed when they make certain movements, and those are the weaknesses I'm collecting in my research. It's still kinda hard to understand, but it sounds awesome. Well, being awesome doesn't help you fight monsters or take pictures of research materials. I'm just a fragile researcher. This subject is way too dangerous for me. How am I supposed to finish this whole thing? And with an unfinished thesis, I won't be able to graduate. Fighting monsters, whatever. Let's just do it. I might get heavily injured, but maybe my mentor might take pity on me and grant me a pass to this poor student. Please don't do that. But my thesis proposal has already been submitted. There's no time to switch. What can I do? I was too impulsive for my own good. Some researcher I am. I should just go on, feed myself to Rushbolan Tiger. Wait, no, that might hurt. Maybe I should drown myself in the river near Vimir village instead. The water's cool and clean there. Whoa! Poor guy. It's partially his fault for ending up like this, but still. Leon, let's just help him, shall we? Well, now that you said this much. Really? But it's very dangerous. It's a very dangerous job. No worries. We're pretty good at fighting monsters. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Does this mean I can finish my thesis now? I'd even sell myself to you if it could help me do that. You totally don't have to do that. And we don't want to buy you anyway. Sorry. Apologies for my lack of composure. How about this then? Let's go to the testing ground I've prepared. I don't know, man. His voice just evolved as I was doing it. I don't know. He felt a little too whiny at first, a little out there. So I reeled it in, but then I gave him that quote unquote, and I'm sorry for everyone who is British accent, like undertone. Like, but I don't know why. I think I'm just stuck. I think I just like that voice. I watched too much BBC, or I did, until David Tennant left Doctor Who. Then I kind of like trailed off of BBC in general, but mostly Doctor Who. Not that the doctors who came after were bad. I just was not as interested. It was harder to keep up because I essentially cut up to the show. Paimon didn't realize that we had walked all this way here. There's no other way around, I fear. This is too far from Port Ormos. Well, this is about my test subjects after all. You know my mentor wanted me to observe every living being in Teyvat. An impossible task, I tell you. And that's why I started by researching creatures from Sumeru and Liyue. By the way, please hold this. It's a special potion from my research that works within the testing grounds. It's called Phase Potion. And it was formulated by my seniors at Amurta. Sorry, I'm doing all kinds of things with this word. Amurta. I'm gonna call it Amurta. Anyway, it's expensive and complicated to make, so I've only managed to make a few. What's this potion got to do with your experiment? Here's how it works. You will subjectively feel that time will slow down in a very extreme manner after taking the Phase Potion. It'll feel like 1 moment is an eternity. This way, you can do more detailed photography and observations. Wait a moment. Couldn't you just do that yourself? I thought so too, but it's not that simple. As I said, you will subjectively feel time slowing down, but your body may not be able to keep up if you aren't agile enough. For example, if you quaff a Phase Potion as a spinocrodile pounces on you, but you aren't agile enough to dodge its lunging attack, then you will see how its claws are ever so close to your face. Yet your body just won't move out of the way. Why can't I move my body? You may think to yourself, but it will be of no use. The paws will stay so close to you that you can even see the dirty water and mud stains on it. Yikes. So, don't underestimate your opponents just because you can feel that time is moving slowly. Will do. The fate of my research is in your hands. Okay, defeating the opponents in combat will grant 5 tinctures that will accumulate up to a certain point where they can be used to enter time dilation mode. You can accumulate up to 3 uses of Phase Potion at any one time. After you use Phase Potion, enter time dilation mode. You can use your viewfinder to capture your opponent's weaknesses and suspense skill. When you've captured over 8 such weaknesses, you can unleash buffed suspense skill. Different opponents have a different number of weaknesses on them. Some opponents have golden circle weaknesses. The buffs you will get from spotting critical weaknesses are equivalent to that which you will get from spotting 2 normal weaknesses. If you exit time dilation without spotting any weaknesses, you will not use up any Phys Potion. Oh, that's pretty forgiving. Also, not going to do that today. Well, maybe I'll test it out. I thought it was going to be like a boss battle, like the little picture had. Like, I thought it was just going to be like fighting that thing, like a souped up version of that thing, like a billion times. And like that was the challenge, and we've had those, right? The weird boss battle, temporary time thingies. Anyway, now that we have confirmed, and we are in the event, I have that activated with all the little story plot points, and I have this activated with all its little story plot points, and I am far enough into the week to knock that out in one day, I'm sure. Let's see, like the other two, let's see. We are going to do this. The unappreciated carving. And then go straight back into Sumeru. But this is my priority. Alrighty. Let's see, where are we going? Please be close to something I have already unlocked. That would be no, man. Whoa, did I travel there? I guess I did. I had to have, right? Why didn't... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and navigate to that. Because that seems like a hub for a lot of these little sub-quests. At least so far. So I might as well unlock that. And as long as I stay away from the big yellow square, I should be okay as far as the main story goes. But, yes, I very much want to do this. That way I can get another one of the bow. What is that element called? Oh, it has to end with an O. Oh, right. Animo, Hydro, Pyro, Grasso. I don't remember at all. Sorry, that was dumb. Not Sumeru. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I'm going to the crazy land in my brains. Yeah, no. Again, I apologize for all of the craziness that has, or not the craziness, the lack of craziness these past 2 weeks. That has been me not streaming or putting any social media stuff up at all. We're short-handed at work, drastically, which, you know, on the plus side, lots of hours. On the downside, lots of hours. So I have been burned out on all of it. I get home and I'm like, oh, I just want to eat and take a shower and sleep. And I do that. That is what I do. Ah, yes. And by the time I've done all that, except for the sleep part, like, the whole house is up and it's just the whole thing.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things, not to mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license, that's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's a traveler who is just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. At least for now. What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? Looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara is something that brings joy and laughter to children. At least in theory.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest. For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids. Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
This is not an Aranara. No way. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy. The carving looks nothing like that.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara. Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Cassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Oh, a positive review!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be a Naranara.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all? Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tondra back from Gandharvaville yet?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tondra, too. Who is he exactly?
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something, and suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. They haven't returned yet. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations. As you can see, this was the result.
Oh, we have to do something. Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tanger in Gandharvaville? He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward. Yay! Rewards!
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I love Paimon, and she will get her rewards. By gummit. Where did I actually activate the thing I said? No, I did not at all. Absolutely not. That was totally unactivated. Is it up here? Is it up here? Is it up the highs? Is it up in the high highs? Let's just see. Let's just see what the high is. I don't like this. I don't like that there's so much climbing I need to do. Now, how can I avoid all that climbing? Maybe if I go around the side. Oh, let's get a little higher. It's why we love Venti. Traversal. It's really one of the only reasons we love Venti. You know, aside from DPS, yeah, and crowd control, and that he is ambiguous. That's the word I'm gonna use. Ambiguous. Yes. I'm getting high very quickly. I figured if I go around to the slopey part, I would get to the higher end of the spectrum. And I was correct. Sorry, I'm a little hyper. It took a little bit of energy drink just to get me where I need to be for today. Because, like I said, I've been really burned out. Very burned out, yes. Yeah, in addition to all the extra work hours and all that other good stuff, and I've also started working out again since I caught COVID quite a while ago. So I'm not really starting from scratch because my job kept me pretty active regardless of not working out on my own time. But now that I'm doing both, where is this? Did I lose the marker? No, okay, it's still... What direction? Is it over here? What am I looking for? Okay, it's over here, right? Is it down there? No, right? Please don't be down there. I want to go as high as I can. Please don't be down there. Oh no. Oh no. No, I don't have enough stamina to be doing this. Don't do that to me. Come on. Get to the ledge. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it's gotta be down there somewhere, right? I don't want to jump and have to do this all over again in case it's not. But here I am going. No, stop. Get as high as I can. Maybe I'll see it. Maybe I'll see it. I found my first downside to Sumeru. The leaves obstruct the view, so I cannot find my bearings. Okay, so it's this direction. And there's nothing higher that is going to be a thing in this direction, so... please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me no more. It's down here, isn't it? It's somewhere down here. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt. There we are. No more. No more, I say. Hoocha.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Whew. Okay, and now I can teleport here without having to worry about the run around and get straight to that person guide thing, dude. Alrighty. I should do the other one, but I don't want to waste any more time. Because it is a Monday, right? Tuesday. It is a school day, and the children's. Oh, that is the children's alarm right now. So I may, at some point, be turning muted. When Deferter, my roommate, Deferter, comes out to wake them up. Or the one up, and then wake her brother up by proxy, just because he's sloppy like that.
So Tanger's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville.
When people say, don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone. Hey, don't cry. What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it.
Huh, that voice sounds familiar. I once heard it somewhere before. Oh, it's Kale! And a child who seems to be upset. Oh, let's go say hi. Hi, Kale. How have you been?
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tighnari patrol the forest. What brings you here?
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be fine. You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm okay, really. The sand got into my eyes, that's all.
What a well-mannered child.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that will listen to you.
You like the R&R stories too?
Of course! I love them!
Oh, people who like R&R are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together?
Sure.
Wow, Kale's so good with kids.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you? Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Olmos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharvaville, looking for inspiration. Wait, when you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
That's right, Uncle Tanger.
So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Rozzy back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
Tanja's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Rossi, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
Your dad? Tanger's your dad? As in you're Tanger's son?
Uh-huh.
Ah, Paimon sees. That guy at Akara Crash told us that Tanger brought his son along with him. So he meant Razi. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanger get separated?
We had an argument. I was upset, so I ran off here by myself.
Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandharville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Yay! Thanks, Razi! Paimon thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja!
Oh.
So Tanja headed this way. I know this place pretty well. Follow me.
Dang, I got the Kale super quick. Oh, I thought this was the Tanja thing.
Brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves.
By royal decree.
By royal decree. Scatter.
Propagate.
Propagate. 15 thou, not bad. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Rana. I'm Leon. Paimon's Paimon. We're from a different nation. I see. You aren't dressed like the inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert. But your clothes do have a breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru. Huh? Since Rena's a forest watcher, she should know Kale, right? Hey, Leon, have you met that kid? Kale hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate... Oh, that was fast. But I forgot to turn off the autoplay. but she's with a trustworthy senior, the one with the fluffy ears, so she should be fine. Huh? Ears? Are you talking about... It's Tighnari, right? Oh, Leon, you know Tighnari? Tighnari may seem unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous. Yeah, Paimon really wants to touch him. I know, right? But his ears are so glossy, and I can't help wondering how they feel. Paimon could do it super stealthily. Hey, that will still make Tighnari angry, right? Anyway, the Forest Watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and the beasts have been growing aggressive. Then there's the withering. How about I escort you both of you? My parole route will pass through the Mira village next. It's smooth sailing from either Port Ormos or Sumeru City. Okay, but I have a few things to carry before that. I see. I'll wait here for you. Stay safe. Aw, that's what I say. I say stay safe. I say it to everybody. Because I'd rather you be safe than have a good day, period, end of story. You can have a crap day, but as long as you're safe, there's nothing to worry about. This is not the mission I want to be on. I'm sorry. Cool, awesome. Here we go. Oh, that is a lot further off than I thought it was. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Opposite direction. I guess I can just fly down from here, yeah? Yeah, when I said I had a pretty decent traveler, I was, that's what I was talking about. There's a little bit. I actually I readjusted my artifacts for my official and my barber to accommodate, which I should have done a while ago anyway, because like they were still on like a very old artifact. Like I've got so many more artifacts since I built them. Like I mean a lot. I'm talking like we're talking like the beginning of the Geo Archon arc, when I completed their builds. Like it was a long time ago. I think I just had left Venti's place. Oh, that's not where I'm supposed to go.
Rosie! Where are you, Rosie?
Someone's calling for Rosie over there.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beast scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child. Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration.
Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Kale, are you okay?
I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind. Oh? Who asked for my help? My sincerest apologies, but I have fans all over Sumeru. Trying to remember every last one is like trying to identify each grain of sand in the desert.
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author. Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Akara Crafts. Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a-raging in Tangier Harbor.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying. What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh, that's what he meant! Well, there it is! All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanger's son. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanger, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something!
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance, for therein lies the beautiful Patisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of. I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia forest. conclusively proving that Aranara not only exist in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanja living in humble Port Ormos.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanja never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Wait, not that way.
Kale, what's wrong?
Nothing. But that way leads us deeper into the Avidia forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety. And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Yeah. So there is crazy Kale Amber shipping going on right now. And I don't hate it.
Just as I expected, the promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow. Paimon's not seeing any evidence of Aranara.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means, but anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
Okay, wait, what am I doing? Investigating footsteps around the tree hollow, right? This it?
Hey, look! There's a note here! Could this be the evidence that Tanja was talking about? The handwriting's so hard to read! It's too hard. I can't remember the names of all these mushrooms. Do R&R need to learn about mushroom classification?
I think it's the other guy. The guy we're helping with the combat weaknesses thing. That would be hilarious.
There's another note that says, "This tree hollow is my castle."
Okay.
That sounds more like something an R&R from the stories would say.
Are these just books from, or pages from Dude's book?
There's another one here. If only I were a clever Aranara. A clever Aranara. Is the emphasis on clever or Aranara?
Yeah, that's very important. They could either be talking about if I were an R&R or if I were clever and am an R&R. So, Paimon, very, very brilliant in her own Paimon-y way. And I love it. Love everything about it. Now, time to continue the story.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it? The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle. I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that. An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara. Oh, I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow. How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
Nope.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so... Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes. Yes. Overwhelming.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara appear in this hollow. Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts toymakers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a little longer.
No, I think we should return to our camp first. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah, yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know your stuff. In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
Me has a feeling that, that his son may be, lending a hand with his writings. Very solid, steady hand. Okay, let me see. Sorry, I can't see. So, 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock, right? Next day, okay. And now we play the waiting game. You know what I really can't wait to see? Wednesday. I really want to see that show. But right here it's close enough. I really want to see that show. I just saw another promo for it where she was talking about the awards. Like, it was brilliant. It was just so... She's so good. I can't even remember the actress's name, but she's so good as Wednesday. Like, she's literally an older version of the 90s Wednesday. It's great. It's fabulous. And the actor they got to play Gomez... Perfect. Perfection!
Traveler, wake up! It's not the Aranara, it's Kale. She's gone! Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the evidence of Aranara activity, she's been acting kinda strange. Anyway, let's go find her. Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow? So Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and Paimon. If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting. Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Aranara? Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake me for one of them. But what should I write? What should I write? Oh, I've got it! There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara.
So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Kale's activity. But why didn't she just tell Tanja? Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down. Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
Aha! There's a new note just as I expected. Yes, yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara. Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum? Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not an Aranara.
No, I refuse to believe it. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge amount of effort.
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
No! I can't do it. I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts. But it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real Aranara, right? What makes this so different?
Razi, you tell them.
Really? Can I?
Yes, it's fine. Tell them. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell anyone? I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you. Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
What? Hold on. So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then who was it? Wait. You don't mean...
It was me. Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand, and strange, metaphors, I think they're called. But Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangema Bey's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his career. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, I was happy. Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue. He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his expression gradually change. And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. I guess he must have been moved by my story. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look in his eyes.
You remember it so vividly.
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rosie happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Rosie. I kind of guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling, like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rosie so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, "Dedicated to my dearest Rosie." I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tanja's fairy tales were actually stories written by Rosie. And because Rosie didn't want Tanja to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Akara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown, as always. And not even a funny one. I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Rassi. I'm so sorry. And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your time. Rosie's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Are we gonna let this happen?
You want me to help Akara Crafts with their carving? Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories, but to make a carving, we might need more details. Kale, Traveler, and Paimon, I might need your help on this one. I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandharvaville. Well, it's my first time being so far from home. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. Seeing new places has given me loads of new ideas for my Aranara stories. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an Aranara carving that everyone will love. And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
You still want me to come with you? Even after all I've done?
Yeah, of course. Come on, you're the best dad ever.
This is the happiest Arazi has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Kale.
Huh? Me? I didn't do anything to help.
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time. I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning. I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again. Wait. Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
I just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Akara Crafts is waiting for us. Let's go, Rosie. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Rosie, slow down and watch your step.
Yeah!
You will discover all sorts of new and fascinating things while exploring Sumeru, so why not use the exquisitely crafted camera to record them down? While using the camera, if the viewfinder has objects worth keeping a record of in view, the camera will display information related to them. Adjust your photo taking distance and camera zoom to more easily spot these designated photo targets. Also, this camera can only be used in Sumeru.
The 20th anniversary of Akara Grass is coming up. Paimon wonders what the children thought of the Aranara carvings we helped create. Let's go check it out.
Did we help them create it? I feel like we just kind of walked here. I mean, not to degrade myself, but didn't help all that much. I just went with the story. But also to commemorate this being a Calais mission, I did find out on my first video for Sumeru that it's Huntington's disease. That is a lot similar to the disease in the game. And I did link the Huntington Disease Society of America donation link in that first video. And I will be doing it in this video as well, in honor of this being a Calais side mission. That, and I just kind of want to send more people that way. I honestly had no plans on it when I first started the stream. I just thought it was a good idea just now.
Oh, I got the same one again. When will I get the chubby, squishy one? I guess I'll just have to save up my allowance and get them all.
Huh? I thought you came here every day. Have you still not collected them all yet? You should have gotten them as a set. That way, you get 7 different designs at once.
But then there's no surprise.
Surprises are boring. I want to have every design there is. That's what you do when you really love something. I finally saved up enough to buy the set today.
Oh, I'm very sorry, but the one Cassette bought was our very last carving. We're out of stock today. But we're working on expanding our team, so please check back tomorrow.
Fine, I'll come back tomorrow. Just so you know, R&R carvings are more than just stock.
Yeah!
All right. I'm sorry.
Sorry, buddy. Our Aranara carvings have sold out for today.
Sold out? Oh no. I was gonna buy one for my cousin who's visiting tomorrow.
Hey, how about this? You live near Bronte's house, right? We'll deliver the new carvings to you first thing tomorrow.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Fies. Don't forget, okay?
I promise. Akara Crafts would never let down a child. Ah, more customers. Sorry, our Aranara carvings have... Oh, hey, it's you guys. Thank you so much for your help. We've been planning on visiting you to express our gratitude, but as you can see, our store's been really busy. If it weren't for you, the store's anniversary might have been a different story. It's all thanks to Rossi. He has so much creativity at such a young age. Oh, and we would like you to have the prototype Aranara as a small token of appreciation.
Whoa, wait. This looks kinda... right! Mind-blowing! It has a very, mysterious feel.
We appreciate your thought, but please give us some time to decide if we want to keep it.
The Aranar father owned up to his mistake and was forgiven by his Aranar son. I think everyone will like how the story goes. But the reason the father owned up to his mistake was too simple.
Perhaps we could make them go through some kind of hardship together. I'm sure they'll become more understanding of each other that way. The Aranara father will feel guilty after seeing his son work hard.
When the Aranara father starts feeling guilty, should he speak more slowly or more quickly?
That depends on the Aranara son. It would be interesting to hear them speak at different paces.
Hey, Tanja and Rosie, what you up to?
Dad and I are just discussing our latest story. I'll be the one telling the story this time. But I'm a little nervous about telling a story in front of so many people. That's why I'm asking Dad for advice.
Oh, Sumeru's gonna have a new young storyteller.
If it weren't for you, Rosie would surely have left me for good.
I'm so glad everything worked out. But there's still something that doesn't quite add up.
Oh, what is it? Do you need help investigating something?
Why would a Mondstatter leave a note in a tree hollow deep in the Avidia forest?
I thought we moved on from this topic. It was just a coincidence. A lot of people write down their secrets and hide them in tree hollows. It's not a big deal at all. Okay. I have my secrets and troubles too. And I tell them the tree hollows. But seeing Rosie and Tanja has given me an idea. Traveler, could you be my tree hollow?
You can obtain whimsical drafts from snapshots challenges. Give whimsical drafts and resources to the craftsman at Akara Crafts to obtain carving components. Aww. The woodland stand can be used to mount multiple R&R wood carvings simultaneously. Interact with the stand to place unlocked wood carving trunks in them and then mount other components on them. There is a limit to the number of carvings you can display, though this number will increase as the event progresses. The types of carving components include trunks, heads, hats, shawls, and eyes. You must set a trunk first before you can set a head. A head must in turn be set first before you can place hats, shawls, and eyes. Complete several R&R wood carvings to obtain corresponding rewards during the event and after it ends. You can even bring woodland stand and carving components that you have obtained to your teapot. And continue to make R&R wood carvings there. Oh, it's like the snowman event, just with wood. Cool. Dope. Kind of glad we didn't have an earth one that I know of. Sorry. Yeah, so I will be leaving the link to the donation placey down in the description below. Is this... I want to check to see if this is done or not, if I've completed it. Because I would then like to in the stream. Okay, no time limit, no time limit, no time limit, no time limit. Perfection. 'Tis perfection on the grandest of levels. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the R&R things, right? Is this... yeah, you can tell the people who designed Sumeru are really proud of it, because there's not... It looks like they're... Yeah, because this. It looks like there's not only one picture-taking event, but two right now. That one and then this one. Where I understand, I get it, but I would much rather have had combative challenges. But that's just me. I like action RPGs for the story, yes, of course, but also, oddly enough, the action. It's strange, I know, but it is who I am at my heart, core, insides, the bodies, the bones. Yes, that. But also, let us go and buff up our little cauliflower. Yes, that is what I'm calling her now. And you can't stop me. It's wonderful. I love it so much. Yes. Oh, no, not artifacts. I have not built her. I love her constellation, by the way. If I was ever in the game, I would want a similar constellation. Maybe another type of feline, but it's very similar, like a white tiger. Sorry, I apologize profusely. Anyway, I think that is going to bring this stream to an end. Nice, tight hour and some change. I like it. I love it. We will be getting some more of it. Yes, that is certain. All links to things I said I would put links in down below in the description. I assure you. I will be back as soon as possible, as soon as I can. My work hours are crazy, and wake hours in the house are even crazier. So, that being said, please like, please subscribe, please comments down below. I can't build a community if if no one wants to talk to each other, okay? Okay? I'm sorry. I know. I understand. Most of us are single-player people, which is why we like Genshin so much. But I need some interaction, guys. Something. Just a little bit. I need a place to start, guys. I need your opinions. They fuel my ego and drive my content. That aside, like, subscribe, share, comment, etc. And let me know which... Oh, I do have another game coming on the pipe. I'm building everything I need for it right now, as far as thumbnails and stuff like that goes, and actually getting my hands on the game. It's fairly newer. But aside from this upcoming game, let me know what y'all would like to see. More Genshin or more Blasphemous, and this third game when this comes out. Maybe some more of that. Stay safe, stay warm. Bye, guys.